back on the deck. Tonight we're going to do something completely different. We're going to talk about something that we want to talk about. Of course, we're not going to leave out the bourbon. See you in just a second.
For bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away.
Welcome back to Deck Night, my bourbon friends, bourbon drinkers, and we hope you guys are fans of Deck Night on the Rocks and Homer and Amy, because tonight, even though we're not going to leave the bourbon out, we're not talking about bourbon. Sitting here and just enjoying each other and talking about what we want to talk about. Now, are we going to leave out the bourbon barrel and leave out the bourbon reviews and comparisons? No, we're going to do those. You'll see the barrel and you'll see us talking about bourbon. We're still going to hit our store hauls and our bourbon hunts and what ones we like, which ones we don't. But now we're going to start doing back in the chairs, back where it started, talking about things we want to talk about. What created Deck Night on the Rocks? What brought us to where we are today? Sitting in these chairs, just talking about whatever in the hell we decided to talk about.
Yeah, it's nice having a glass of, and what are we having tonight?
Tonight we're going to go with the Chattanooga whiskey, bottled in bond.
Oh, and we like our Chattanooga whiskey.
We love our Chattanooga whiskey, bottled in bond. Great bourbon. It's bottled in bond. It's 100 proof. This one is the spring of 2018. You guys, if you have never had one of these, you need to get you one.
Oh yeah,
you'll be happy.
It's one of my tops.
And it's definitely not expensive. It's not a crazy expensive bottle.
Homer was trying. He's like, you gotta get your 5 down for the year. And I was like, well, I know Chattanooga's on it.
So I chose this one tonight because we put a couple bottles down recently, and the bottom is starting to open up to where we put our ones that need to get drank. This one here, and I don't want to finish a bottle tonight during this because we got to do our put it down.
And if we finish it, you guys aren't going to understand what we're saying.
So this one right here is so full that we won't finish this one tonight. But that's it. Chattanooga whiskey, bottled in bond. You guys give that one a shot. That's what we're going to drink tonight to talk about our conversation of the evening.
Yeah, and we had a video on this already.
Yes,
right?
we do.
We went to the distillery.
We're going to tag it right here.
So guys, Homer and some buddies at work have decided we are going to a concert next Thursday.
Yes, next Thursday.
And I have heard one song of his, so I'm going to have to brush up. But his name is Oliver Anthony. But that's not his real name.
Not his real name. His real name's Chris.
Chris Anthony?
I think it's Chris Anthony.
So if you guys haven't heard of Oliver Anthony yet.
Pretty sure they all have.
Well, I haven't heard it until you introduced it to me.
Well, let's go ahead and let's say why I say everybody has. So we'll go ahead and start this. We're going to listen to the song, which is going to absolutely demonetize this video, but that's all right because I don't give a shit.
When you say monetize, that means they're not going to play it?
No, they'll play it. We just won't get paid for it. He'll get paid for it. We won't get paid for it.
So this guy apparently plays songs, has always done it on YouTube. Just
no, well, I mean, it's
or TikTok or
no, it's weird. He's always played music, but he's never really tried to make anything of it.
So it's like a bourbon channel.
Like a year ago, he started playing songs on YouTube, and he just released it. I mean, literally, this song's been out for a month, and it has exploded virally. I mean, if y'all have heard of it, y'all know what we're talking about. I really don't have to get into the specifics, but for you, because she doesn't know, because I played it for her, and she's like, it's okay.
Well, I liked the words and the country of it and the twang. I like that kind of stuff.
So before we get into those details of it, we're going to listen to it. Let's talk about what it's done. So it's been out for a month. The Radio WV YouTube channel, I'll put his name right here, maybe tag it, and I'll put the original video in the description so we can help him out. You know, it's not us trying to, obviously we're going to benefit from this or whatever, I don't know. More people will watch, I don't know we're going to benefit from it, but we're just talking about something we want to talk about. Damn, what y'all think about it, outside of liking what we do. Anyway, it's Radio WV's YouTube channel, and in 1 month, they've had 69 million views on this page. So all the other people who have ripped them off and tried to do other things with it, including us.
What do you mean ripped them off?
They just take and play his video, play his music.
And it gets people to
yeah,
like it.
And they have millions of views. Like there's channels just like ours who have 1,000 subscribers that will play this, and of course we probably won't work because I have Murphy's luck. We'll probably get 7 views. Have millions of views also. This song, maybe not even this guy. Actually, to be honest with you, I think it is him. The song was popular to start with, but then when he started getting interviews and they listened to what he's saying, his perspective and the way he handles things, just made him that much more popular. Up.
It's not more of the song, it's more of his integrity, things like him, who is like, screw the big man, let's just do it.
I'm going to do it my way, and I don't care.
And I don't need anybody else. Don't cancel me, I could care less. Or canceled.
Cancel. He doesn't give a shit.
Is cancel still a thing?
Definitely.
Who's been canceled lately?
Russell Brand.
Why?
He just got Danny Masterson.
I don't know what that means either.
It means it's 4 women came forward and saying he raped them 10 years ago.
I have my opinion on that.
Yeah, but it's funny, and we're not going to get into that because we're going to talk about Oliver Anthony. Maybe we'll talk about this one next time. But it's just funny that Russell Brand is coming out against the established media. He was a hardcore liberal, and now he is changing his tune and going more middle of the road. He's not jumping conservative and being Republican. He's just like questioning the left and the media, and he's bringing out stuff that is obviously odd. And all of a sudden, he gets charged with, and YouTube demonetizes him and cuts his stuff off, and other people cut his stuff. So he's all of a sudden he's being a voice of reason.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're not talking
I'm
about that.
I'm definitely questioning both sides anymore.
They're all a bunch of assholes. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and listen to the song. Hopefully, we're gonna maybe stop it here and there because it's 3 minutes and 10 seconds. You got bugs in there?
Mm-mm.
3 minutes and 10 seconds, and we're gonna stop it if we find something we want to talk about. Go on through it. All right, here we go. So we're playing it with this speaker right here. So hopefully our microphones will pick it up, so I'll turn it up loud and it doesn't get a bad echo. Here we go.
I've been selling my soul,
That's loud.
working all day, overtime hours, for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world.
Definitely have a new world going on.
It is definitely a new world. So I've heard this song 100 times. I've listened to it. She hasn't heard it as much as I have. So to me, it's not just like fresh and shocking and goosebump causing as it was.
I don't think it's goosebump causing.
I do because of the words.
I know. But isn't there a lot of songs like this now?
Yeah, but this one seems to resonate with people a lot differently.
Alan Jackson's always had these kind of songs. Toby Keith, right?
Yeah, but this is different because they're.
Who is the one who came out with the song? That everybody was all about because it was going against things.
No idea. Because there's been a bunch.
Yeah.
But this one right here, for some reason, I guess because of the current climate, and this song addresses it specifically. So I stopped it.
You got Tom McDonald.
Yeah, well.
He is.
Yeah, but Tom McDonald didn't do this. Tom McDonald's got millions of followers, but he's got millions of followers.
Because he's always done these songs.
He's been doing it. This happened in a month. So anyway, this guy here, so the words resonate. Bullshit pay. I mean, is it bullshit pay?
No, pay's gone up, but the only reason it's bullshit is because everything has gone up.
Because
our milk is like $4 a gallon now.
It's bullshit pay. If you're a blue collar worker who's got a certification, you're a welder, or you're somebody who works your ass off and works overtime. The bullshit pay part of it is the fact that you make good money, but now every dipshit that works at McDonald's or damn grocery store, they're starting out at $15, $16, $17 an hour.
Well, ever since COVID, people haven't gotten back into that employment, and so businesses need their employees to run, so they're having to offer, which is making them drive up their prices.
So they haven't increased the pay of the welders and the garbage men and the professionals that aren't businessmen, that were making good money because they were educated and skilled. Yeah. And their pay hasn't gone up.
Because they've always been constant.
So their pay is, even though the pay is the same, they're making $30, $35 an hour. That $35 is not worth what it was 2 years ago. No. But anyway, let's move on.
Richmond, north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do.
All right, so I gotta stop there and make it quick. Richmond, north of Richmond, obviously that's D.C. I don't think there's anything more to the Richmond part. People trying to say it's Civil War, the capital of the South during the Civil War, and racist South and Southern people. Ain't got nothing to do with it. The fact is just the fact that Richmond, north of Richmond, rhymes and it works. works for the
Okay,
song.
because I was more taking it of the rich man.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it means. The rich man north of Richmond. They're talking about the D.C. politician. Because
Oh, and I
Richmond,
get
Virginia
that.
is here. It's literally geographical thing. Richmond's here, D.C.'s here, and these rich fuckers up here don't care about anybody down here or anybody up there.
Yes, which makes them not good at their job. But if you're thinking, I am a little sick of people saying, oh, that rich man doesn't think of everybody else. Well, they got there somehow. We are not rich by any means.
We're not talking about rich people. This is talking about that rich asshole in D.C. who is getting richer by manipulating their job as a politician.
Okay.
We're not talking about the rich man that creates a business and creates jobs.
Okay.
That's different.
Okay.
But rich man north of Richmond is not a racist or a southern thing. It's geographic.
Dollar ain't shit.
Dollar ain't no shit.
Tax to no end. Cause the rich.
Stopping again. Tax to no end. We own a business. Paid $8,000
in 1 month.
1 month in tax. That's just payroll taxes. We have 3 employees.
We have 3 employees.
Three
Small
employees.
business.
$8,000 in taxes. And I'm not going to go into politics between Democrats and Republicans. I'm just going to tell you right now, 4 years ago, that was $1,500. $1,500 a month 4 years ago for our small business with 3 employees. This year, $7,000 a month.
And we're having to give big raises to our employees to keep them.
Because they are going to go to Target.
Yeah.
So, rich man north of Richmond taxing our dollar is a damn truth.
The rich man. Rich politicians, look out for miners, not just miners on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the whole beast milking welfare. God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge round. Young men are putting themselves
the goosebumps.
6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to. For people like me, people like you, wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is.
And it's get worse.
Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men know the Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men know the rich men.
Okay, I hear it now. I didn't get that. Rich men and rich mom.
Richmond north of Richmond.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, for bullshit pay.
Final words on the topic of the song. How do you feel about Oliver Anthony's non-political ballad of politicians?
I definitely think it's been played before. I do. I think that we've had a lot of songs about it. But I do think that because of how he says it, and when he is not on the song, he backs up everything that he says, and he goes out there and
He lives it.
Lives it and pledges it. Some of these other people who do their songs, they're not coming out. And so this guy was going to come to Cotton Eye Joe's in Knoxville.
This is what I was going to say.
Yeah, he was coming to Cotton Eye Joe's, and they marked up his tickets to how much?
$90.
$90. Which, if you've ever gone to Cotton Eye Joe's, they're not $90 to go to Cotton Eye Joe's. If you go to Cotton Eye Joe's,
it's $5 to get in the door.
Well, no, it could be up to $50.
Every concert we've ever they played Travis Tritt there for $20. And Travis Tritt's a damn icon.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It was cheap. Yeah, it was.
Just the other day.
No, I'm talking about the time that we looked into going.
Oh, well,
I don't know
Travis
what it was
Tritt,
last time.
this last time was like $45.
But they let Travis Tritt go to Cotton Eye Joe's for like $20 a few years back.
And I went to Guns N' Roses instead.
And that was this week. But
that Travis shirt was playing the same night.
So point is you can go to Cotton Eye Joe's for $20 to see an iconic member of the Opry, Grand Ole Opry. Thing is there's a video. And
Oliver Anthony has canceled an upcoming show that was scheduled for the beloved Knoxville, Tennessee venue known as Cotton Eye Joe.
I had to pull off on the side of the road and make this video. My adrenaline's pumping, man. I'm pissed off right now. And don't buy Cotton Eye Joe tickets for $99 a piece, and sure as hell don't buy VIP passes for whatever bullshit price they're on. I have a buddy of mine who's not a booking agent. He's a friend of mine. He's a full-time plumber, and I'm trying to hire him full-time as my booking agent. And he agreed to this show, I guess, without asking for what the ticket prices are. Don't pay $100 for a ticket. That's horseshit. If we've got to cancel the venue and play somewhere else, we will. I didn't agree to it, and I don't want you to pay it. So please don't. I'm just trying to get the word out now. I don't know when the event got posted, but just hold off for a little bit.
Now, pulled over on the side of the road driving down the highway because he got so pissed off that he found out that they were charging $90 a ticket for his concert at Cotton Eye Joe's, and he immediately canceled the concert.
He pulled it, yeah.
So the people in Knoxville wanted to go. We're like, what the hell, man? I'd pay $90. I wouldn't have, but other people would have.
Yeah. So
he immediately, through someone else, created another promotion and did it at the Knoxville Convention Center, which is odd, but
also, aren't we the stupid ones? Would people pay $90 to go?
Yes.
Because of one song?
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally because of one song, because you've never heard any others. Actually, like I said before we started this, we're going, and he changed it from the convention center to the Tennessee Smokies baseball field in Kodak or Sevierville.
Which is huge.
Because they sold out the convention center in like 30 minutes, and a lot of the people wanted to go, so he moved the venue so more
and
people
now
could
it's
go.
only $25 a ticket.
Yeah, both of them at the convention or here. And we couldn't get them to the convention center, but we got them for Smokies, so that's great.
And I will tell you, the only reason I am going is because Homer wants to go, and he called me at work and said, guess what, we're going, and his friends are going. So we're going to do that. And we were sitting here before we were getting on the YouTube, and I said, I don't even know any of his other songs. Why would I want to go do this?
I don't know any of them. I've listened to some of them, and I'll tell you, let me put it in perspective. Man's got good music. His other songs are okay. They're not great. This song is amazing. So when you take
Is it amazing because of what he's saying in the words?
I loved the song before he came out.
He's got a good twang.
It was amazing before he came out, and then I got to put his integrity as a person tied with the song.
So that makes you want to back him up.
This song is amazing. Yeah, this song is amazing. His other songs are okay. If he had never made Richmond North of Richmond, his other songs would never do anything. And I'm not saying that to put him down, because he would probably agree with you.
Yeah, I don't think he's the best.
But his other songs are good. They're good. He's got a good voice for what he's doing. Can the man sing? No. Can the man hit a note? I doubt it. But it doesn't matter, because what he does is true. And it doesn't sound horrible, right?
No, it doesn't sound horrible. It's very catchy.
I mean, if I tried to sing every now and again, I could hit a note, and every now and majority of the time,
especially if you put some instruments to it, but he's got that twang, that
was just his guitar he was playing.
So that's him?
It's just him and a guitar.
See, that's pretty talented.
That's awesome.
But like I said, would I go pay out $90 on a ticket?
$25 is reasonable.
No, $25 because my husband wants to go. Okay.
Well, I get to go with some new work guys that they just got hired in or new to my workplace, and I feel like I need to bond with them. They're a lot younger than I am. I'm an old man now at work, and I think this would be good for that. And I enjoyed it. So
yeah, he does enjoy it. I do think that I'm anxious to go to the concert because I'd like to see what else he can put in, because I'm a person that when I go to the concerts, if I feel them and they get into it, I'm in love. But you can tell those people who get on that stage and they just like play the songs like Guns N' Roses. Let's put it in an example.
Like, I think it's more of the crowd plus the band, because if the band's into it and the crowd's not, it's hard to get into it. If the band's into it, if the crowd's into it and the band's not, it's hard to get into it. So if you got them both. So like we went to Guns N' Roses last week, which I love Guns N' Roses.
So let's talk about Guns N' Roses.
Okay, well we'll make it quick because we're not talking about that. We're talking about it. So, but we went to this Guns N' Roses concert. Slash, Duff, the band, they played great. Axl, to be honest with you, I was expecting it to be worse. So he did better than I expected, but it definitely was not the 80s and 90s Axl.
I thought he might die.
He did not sound as good as he did. But I appreciate the man for going out and trying. He put on a good show. He tried his best, and he's freaking 60, you know? Whatever.
And there's a porta potty.
On stage.
On stage, almost.
But anyway, the point of that is the band was in it, but the crowd was lame as fuck.
Oh my gosh,
They had a pit down there, and they were all, I know you can't see my head because of the camera, but they were all just like.
No, they moved their head. They're like moving their head.
And
nobody was really like.
And all I could think was because these people are my age, maybe a little older, and I'm like 30 years ago.
They were older.
This would have been a violent pit, like people going in ambulances.
Well, everybody was doing drugs back then too.
I mean, I didn't do drugs back then, but back in the late 90s when I was in a pit, I was sending people on ambulances.
But we've gone to lots of concerts, and Homer and I love concerts. There isn't any more mosh pitting going on.
Depends on the band you go to. You just don't go to those kind of concerts.
We went to, what is that one that we went to, and it wasn't?
Oh, Five Finger Death Punch?
And there was no mosh
really
pitting going
no mosh
on.
pitting.
I don't think that's in our modern day, which he is talking about. Our modern day world.
But they weren't. There was no jumping around, no hands up there, no yelling, screaming. The point I'm getting at is if we go to this Oliver Anthony show, I have a feeling that the man, even though he's not going to be animated because that's just not who he is, but he's going to put the passion in his voice. And I feel like this crowd is so into him right now that this is going to be a passionate show.
That one song.
Probably just the one song. But his other stuff isn't bad. It just doesn't live up to that. It does not live up to the
I'm wondering how many
Richmond.
people know anything else about this guy.
Well, I'm willing to bet they do because they're probably searching it and looking
now
at it
they
now.
are because they're about to go to a concert that they have no clue about.
Yeah.
And just like I said, I'm going to a concert. I don't want to know just one song. I want to be able to get into all the other songs. So I've got some research to do.
Anywho, Oliver Anthony, man, seems like he's got all kinds of integrity. And then, all right, we've been going for a while now. Time to shut the hell up, move on from this. Next time we'll talk about something else. Maybe we'll do the Aaron Lewis song.
See, lots of different songs do this.
Aaron Lewis is a good one.
There's another one that you and Lexi listened to.
Aaron Lewis.
Was that Aaron Lewis?
Probably Aaron Lewis.
Yeah. There's a lot of different songs.
All right, then.
It's just because he is a normal person who came up
dude,
and then...
I mean, just the videos after this is what made it such a big deal. The canceling the Knoxville show. Not wanting to be associated with the Republican Party who used this song on their debate. And then he didn't put them down like, I'm not a Republican. Nobody knows what he is. He just didn't. He just thought, you are the people that I'm writing the song about. I'm not a Republican, a Democrat, and he probably is one or the other, but he didn't make a big deal that the Republicans used it. Like, Republicans sucked, they're the worst. I'm a liberal, Democrat, fuck them. He just said, you are the fools that I wrote this song about. So why are you using my song? Which you're no better than them. We out?
We out.
Richmond, north of Richmond, good song. Deck Night on the Rocks, Chattanooga whiskey, bottled and bond. If you never had it, go get it.
And we'll tape a little while we're out at that concert on Thursday night.
Next week.
And we'll let you know what is going on over there and how many people show up and how many people don't know any other song.
Anyway, we didn't do any of this before. We gotta like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell. Make sure you follow us on all of our Insta socials, Instagram, Twitter, X, and TikTok. Make sure you hit us up on that. I'll put those down here. And then don't forget about the Gramco. I challenged you guys in the last video to go buy some Gramco. Get some gummies. I don't know. I haven't posted the video yet.
He really sucks at this.
That's coming out on the next Sunday.
Okay.
So, Gramco, gummies, pre-mix.
They have everything now.
Pre-rolls.
They even have the beer, guys.
No, it's not a beer. It's an energy drink.
Okay. Well, it's got it in there.
It's an energy drink with the Delta 8 in it. Gramco. Hit up thegramco.com. Use DecanterRocks20 at your coupon code discount and get 20% off. And yeah, that's it.
Join our subscribers.
Hit the membership because we got Chris, Kyle, and Gary.
See you on the flip side.
Yeah.
Or on the drink side.
Yeah.
Is that right? Go Oliver.
Next time. All right, y'all. So it's next week. We're back. We went to the concert this past weekend, Thursday, and it was an experience. We're drinking a little Knob Creek rye to go with our little evening out here to talk about the experience we had and how it went. So we're jumping right into it.
Yep. So over 10,000 people went.
10,000 people in a minor league baseball stadium.
Yes.
The biggest attendance that stadium's ever had.
Yeah, big time. And driving down there was like going to a UT game, but in Gatlinburg, plus the tourists.
It's a good thing I knew the back roads and got around it all.
Yeah, so we parked. Actually, I had to pee really, really bad, so I didn't care what was going on. I saw a porta potty on the side of the road.
At a construction site.
Told Homer to pull over. I didn't care what was going on. I had to pee. And, well, we pulled over.
As soon as we
I
pulled
went
over,
and peed, and by the time I got out of the porta potty,
So it
Homer
was-
is like, everybody's behind us. We gotta stay.
There was, all it was a construction site, and it was just the ground was just being broken. So there was, you could tell where they pull into park, or pull in to drive into the construction site, and they had all their heavy equipment, like the ground scrapers and the track hose and dump trucks and all that blocking, so you couldn't get into the big open area. So there was enough pull-in spot for about 10 cars to park, and as soon as we pulled in, by the time she got out of the porta potty, every car behind us jumped in there. So we were blocked in. There was 10 cars parked there. We're like,
guess we're staying.
I guess we're parking here. But it was within 50 feet of the parking lot of the stadium.
Which was good because don't know where else we would have parked.
No.
So, so we went in and...
it was packed. Every seat in the stadium was taken, and then they had the stage set about second base.
Yeah, and then everybody was allowed on the base.
On the field.
Where the field was.
So the field was everything from just think about the diamond. So from the diamond back to the wall, I'd say it was 3/4 away full.
Mm-hmm.
And then it never really got any packed there. And we didn't get there until after it started late. Traffic was horrible. So obviously Oliver Anthony's personality, I would assume would be like he was told that there's people still on the interstate trying to get off, and he waited. So
and there was 2 openers.
So there was one opener, but some other guy, I guess that was with him, just went up there and started playing.
Okay. Well, I remember the second one.
Yeah, he was pretty decent.
I don't think we were there for the first one.
No, we got there right when he stopped.
Yeah, he was pretty decent.
The second guy was pretty good. He was the one that's meant to be there, meant to open. He's part of that. I don't remember his name, but he played pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I almost thought he was as good as Oliver Anthony.
Cause there ain't 10 horns smoking, and y'all stay with me. Get paid, drinking my booze. Get me higher than the coast. Take my drugs to the house. Oh, in the river, exhausted. Wake up, smelling that cocaine. Ain't nothing better when the wind gets cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard.
But they just played by themselves. There was no band. There was nothing. There was no
good old boy.
There was a stage set up with. I don't even know why they even bothered making rigging because they didn't really have lighting.
No, there was no lighting.
But it was extremely loud. And Amy took a video, so there'll be a video posted in here probably right now.
Whiskey gonna ease my pain. Get me drinking that moonshine. Get me higher than a grocery bill. Take my troubles to the house. It's a mighty hard.
And she's talking, but I don't think we can even hear her because we didn't have microphones. It was loud. It was so loud.
I think a lot of people were talking more than listening.
Yeah.
If you see, and I don't know if I told you about this, but if you see in the news that because it was so crowded and people didn't get to go because the tickets sold out, people climbed up on the top of the
I saw that on the news. It was, I don't know if that was a person who bought a ticket or not. They don't know. There's this picture on the news of a guy standing on the roof.
Oh, I read in the article is because it was a sold out show and even people were trying to get on the roof.
I don't know any details. I just saw, and the news didn't give any details. So that's what you heard. That could be the case. But I saw it, and I'll see if I can find a picture. I'll stick it in here.
Yeah. But anyways, the concert alone, I was looking around and, you know, I remember his songs, but I remember everybody finally stopped talking to sing the one song.
Yep.
And then everybody left.
As soon as he played Richmond, north of Richmond, the crowd just turned around and walked out.
I mean,
I'm not saying everybody left, but I would say
half.
It was like a concert was over, people leaving, and we left early because the group we were with, they all said, "Hey, y'all want to go?" And I felt they wanted to leave. We would have stayed. We stayed to the end of everything.
Yeah, we always stayed to the end, but we were driving, so
and they wanted to go.
Us driving. Oh well.
So we got out to the car, and all those. By the time we got to our car, all the cars that parked behind us,
which were good because I don't know how we would have gotten out.
No, we wouldn't have. If we were in a truck, we would have, but we weren't.
I think everybody was just thinking, oh my God, that's 10,000 people getting back in their car and driving.
One lane, 2 lane, one red light. I mean, it was not.
And if you guys know where
easy.
the Smoky Mountain Stadium is.
I'm sure a lot of you guys have been to Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. It's the main Sevierville exit. And it's meant to handle a lot of traffic. But the Smoky Stadium is on the end that you don't turn down to go to Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, and Gatlinburg. So it's when you turn in and out of that parking lot, it's a one light, one road, and that's it.
The cow fields are coming home.
So we left early because they wanted to, and because we did get out of there. We hit it and gone. We were home in 30 minutes on the west side of Knoxville. Bad. But the show itself, he played good. He sounded like you expected him to sound. He sounded like his videos. He wasn't like one of those guys that sounds like shit in live. He sounded the same.
And he looked like he
was wearing barefoot.
Exactly like the video. He was barefoot.
T-shirt, khaki shorts, and barefoot.
And they were shooting shirts.
Yeah, they were. I mean, it was fun. It was an experience. There was a lot of stuff going on. It was cool. The guy, he's what he says he is.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And believe it or not, he doesn't have an accent, which was weird.
His dogs weren't there, though, I don't think.
Well, good for them.
He takes his dogs out on everything, apparently. But I don't know. I don't remember. I might pull the video up to see him. We got a little short video of him playing Richmond, north of Richmond. We'll throw that in there, too.
Yeah.
People like you wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. We're living in the new world with an old soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just want to have total control.
But when you guys are watching this video, we will be in Tallahassee.
Yep. Actually, probably on our way back from Tallahassee.
Yeah, Sunday. I think we're going to see some of you guys out there.
Hopefully we'll have met some of you that went to the game or whatever. Some people said they may or may not show up.
So hopefully you guys saw us and said hi. And Homer and I are contributing to Double Fries No Slaw Tailgate. We're putting some bourbons out for everybody, so enjoy.
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to spend all day talking about this show. It was just this whole Oliver Anthony experience. We was out here talking about it. We started the video to be like just enjoy the experience. It's not behind the bar, the bourbon barrel talk and review.
And I liked him, but it wasn't something that.
It's no Eric Church, right?
Yeah, exactly. Nowhere church at all.
But anyway, Oliver Anthony, like who he is, like his story, it's a great thing, great story. He's doing cool things and not being, I don't know, giving in to the man. You know, he's doing it his way.
He definitely is not giving in to the man. Cotton Eye Joe's was supposed to be selling, and Cotton Eye Joe's sold them to $90, and he said no.
Of course, we know someone at Cotton Eye Joe's, and he told us that whenever they found out about Cotton Eye Joe, whenever Oliver Anthony posted that video, got pissed off, put off the side of the street. I'll tag that video so you can see it if I can find it. About I'd cancel the show. I'm not going to deal with people who are going to charge that much. Cotton Eye Joe said that they never, Oliver Anthony's people or himself or whoever, if he had people, didn't have people, never contacted them to even negotiate or talk about the fact that he didn't want those tickets to be that much. So,
which that seems right to me because Cotton Eye Joe's, they've always they're pretty awesome people. But
I'm going to go and go this route. There was no need for that concert to be at Cotton Eye Joe's.
No, not if you can do that.
Because he should have been at the Coliseum.
Should have been that.
He should have been at the Coliseum. He shouldn't have been even at the Smoky Stadium. Of course, again, he was at that time negotiating all stuff.
One song though.
I know, but people showed up and they paid.
People showed up, I guess so, because he definitely made. It didn't matter if he just went to Cotton Eye Joe's and did $90. He made way over what he would have made at Cotton Eye Joe's.
10,000 people, $25. Someone do the math for me.
Yeah, no.
Isn't that $225,000 or is that $25,000?
You go for it.
I don't know. I don't do math well. Anyway, you guys, we can talk about just sit here and do this all night long.
Yeah, so thank you everybody for coming to our live stream show. That was fun. I don't remember, but I heard I ended it well.
Which has been
deleted.
Not deleted, covered.
Covered up.
Yes.
But yeah.
So if you guys missed our live stream,
gotta stop drinking with you guys.
Oh, let me just say this: you didn't come to our live stream. If you didn't come to our live stream and you've been following us because of Amy and her, you missed out.
I didn't even know I did it. And the look on my face, it was like, I don't even think I realized I did it.
So anyway, I had to tell her the next day she did it.
Yeah, so...
So basically what I'm saying is you shouldn't miss our live streams because I've been telling
anything could happen.
I've been telling you guys, when she drinks enough, her clothes come off. And if that's all you give a shit about, if you're one of those like, I wish you had an OnlyFans, well, she doesn't. But you shouldn't miss our live streams. A lot of cool things happen. So
yeah, and so did we get our 6 members?
Yeah.
Oh, that means
we actually ever got a member like 2 days later.
Really? So that means all of our members that have it, and if you're going to go ahead and ding ding be a member now, we're going to do a Zoom show.
Yep.
That all of us can see each other.
She's in charge of it though, so if it doesn't happen, her fault.
I've been wanting to. So all of us can see each other and we can drink together and we can actually talk instead of typing and us trying to look at it. So it'll be a lot of fun. That will be only for the members and we'll announce that soon. So if you're not a member, go ahead and do that now.
And
Thank you, Chris Jenkins, for all of our members.
It's Chris Jenkins. I think he really wants that Zoom because he gifted a couple.
Yeah, he did.
But haven't told Amy this yet because I've been working all week and haven't talked to her about it. But I added another membership level.
Oh, you did?
I did. So our original 3 members, Gary, Chris, and Kyle, have an open invitation to come join us on the deck. But the next membership level up is there's 2 different levels. There's small batch and I think I named it single barrel. I don't know. I'm going to have to look. Whatever. The next level up, if you join that one, those 3, Chris, Kyle, and Gary, have an open invitation to the deck. But nobody else in the small batch membership has an open invitation to the deck. If you want an open invitation, you got to step up to the next level.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is anybody actually going to come?
I don't know. I got to give something out, and that's what it is.
An open invitation.
Open invitation to the deck.
That'd be fun.
Yep.
Anything's possible then.
I don't know what the hell she meant by that. But that's a great way to end this show. So Oliver Anthony, awesome show. Good guy. Seems like, great experience. It was fun. It's definitely, let's see what he's doing in a year from now. Let's see if this one-hit wonder can make it 2.
That's true.
Anyway, all the stuff we said, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell, become a member, come join us on the deck if you're the right member level. If you went to the Florida State game, because this is going to come out on Sunday, and the Florida State game's on Saturday, so hopefully we saw you there on Saturday. And go Noles, Deck Night on the Rocks.
Bye.
Well, I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, for bullshit pay, so I can say.
Fans and friends, we're here out on the deck, and I hate fucking saying that. Over and over.
Drinking buddies. Welcome back, yeah. Nope.